Well, just two athletes remain in this high jump. Bondarenko of the Ukraine and this man, Barshim of Qatar. The bar is at 2:38, and Barshim's knocked it off twice. Oh, that's better. Barshim, I'll watch these first two attempts, and he was moved his check mark back. He's got way too close, but on that one, he absolutely got it right. And 2.38 meters. He made the correction necessary. Bondarenko's also carrying 2 fouls, and he's way over that. Barshim of Qatar looks in superb form. And a third time clearance there puts the question back to Bondarenko. Oh, Bondarenko's straight up. You see those 2 crosses there, his fails. He's looked sloppy this afternoon, I have to say, by his own very, very high standards. The current recently crowned European champion then, 2:38 to stay alive. Oh, and he's clear! Bondarenko. Wow, what a great competition unfolding. Do you know what I didn't believe? He's been kind of going over the bar sideways this afternoon. I hadn't recognised that, as exaggerated as it is this afternoon in the past. That means his left hip drops. But 2:38, and both athletes look capable of going even higher. Well, that's the tall figure of Bondarenko. Clear on his third attempt at 2:38, as we just saw. We've just seen Barshim of Qatar knock it off at 2:41. This is Bondarenko's first attempt. Oh, he had that. He had the height on that, certainly. He's looked to come down on it. He can make that adjustment. He looks as though he's come to life, Bondarenko. Looked really sloppy in the early stages. He was jumping in his long tights and maybe just a little, I don't know, cold, and needed the wake-up call that Barshim's asked of him. A first-time failure at 2:41. So then, Bondarenko just checking his approach. All about the rhythm in. Those last few strides are crucial. Placing them in the right positions, but also the timing of them. Bondarenko given a bit of time here after the second failure of Barshim of Qatar, who is leading at the moment because Bondarenko is carrying more failures. So it's a count-back situation. Both clear on their third attempts at 2:38. And Bondarenko can go into the lead should he go clear at this height of 2.41 meters. Looking to sort of gather your focus at this stage. Zone in, see yourself successfully performing. 2:41, second attempt. Oh, that was very close. Very close on his first attempt also, and had the height. Amazing to think your centre of gravity goes under the bar, even on a successful jump. Seems to have the height coming down on it. If he can make that adjustment, he looks capable, as does Barshim. So, equal pegging at this height for the two. They go, we'll have one more attempt though. Yeah, it's Barshim, 2:41, third attempt. So, who fancies winning the Diamond League meeting? Barshim and Bondarenko. Horns locked. Possibly the fresher figure of Barshim. Hasn't had the Europeans or Commonwealth Games to contend with. Maybe fresher legs, we'll wait to see. Final attempt then for Barshim. Oh, and he had the height, but no. So Bondarenko is beaten as it stands, but will have one more jump to go into the lead and take the win. Barshim is out. Looked really good in the early stages, but not so good at the higher. He again had the height there, but Barshim wasn't meant to be today. It's been a great season though.
Bondarenko about to have his third attempt at 241. Denise, what have you made of him so far in this competition today?
Well, I have to say, I thought Barshim, for me, was going to be the man winning this competition. And, you know, what I like about Bondarenko is his competitiveness. You know, he takes it to the wire. He seems to thrive off these duels, these head-to-heads. And it's just very exciting. The crowd has really appreciated this really world-class event.
Steve Backley is your commentator on this one.
He is the world champion, and I agree with you, Denise. He is a fantastic competitor. Barshim looked as though he was the fresher, as we said, but wasn't quite able to pull it off at this height of 241, and neither has Bondarenko. He's knocked it off twice, and should he knock it off again, he will be beaten by Barshim. So, last chance, Bondarenko, 241. Oh, that was as close as you'll see. Oh, Barshim takes the victory ahead of Bondarenko, but that third attempt there for the Ukrainian, I've got to say, looked as though he'd done everything right. He looked out of sorts in the early stages, he made a few adjustments and 3 fouls and a second place. Great competition though.